Alright guys, before we start this video, a large thank you to Crazy Potato, Dillip, Julius, and Yaxi for their support on Patreon. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm not going to try to pronounce your last names because I will no doubt butcher them, but nonetheless guys, thank you for your support. Hello guys, so this recording is really bright, I'm not sure why, but as you can see here, I'm about to show you, I'm going to go and put a state on this enemy, and as you probably noticed, if I attack this guy, or do a riposte on him rather, while he's in this state, he's just going to kind of come on out of it because we haven't actually stopped him from leaving the riposted state if he's actually processing an attack state or an enemy stance state or a pursue target state, etc., etc. So we're actually going to do this right now, and it is very simple and very straightforward. And again, my recordings came out a lot brighter than they're supposed to. I'm not sure why that's happening, so apologies for that. But let's open up Visual Studios now. So we're going to go into all of our states here, our attack state, and then our pursue target state and our combat stance state. And all we're going to say at the top is if enemy manager dot is interacting, return this. And we're going to copy and paste that at the top of 3 of those states. You can honestly do it with every state if you'd like, because this ensures that if the enemy is busy, locked in some kind of animation, we are not able to leave that animation and go to the state until the animation is complete. So whenever you make states, this should be the first line of code. And that's it. And then you just save that, and then if we go back into the game here, we'll start it up. Now I'll lock onto this enemy here, I'll wait for him to attack, and I'll parry him, and then I will riposte him. And as you can see, he is stuck in the riposte, and after I finish the riposte, he dies. And the state processes as it should. So that's a fix, very straightforward, very simple. Now, in this video, we're actually going to be adding combos to our enemy. So we're going to start off in this video, and let's just go and open up the attack action. Now you can do this numerous ways. We're going to do it the code way, I'll say, quote unquote. And I'll tell you another way to do it if you want a simpler way. The other way is just using the Animator window and using transitions, but I like code. So here on the enemy attack action, we're just going to create a bool, and we're going to call it can combo. And what this means is, can you combo after this attack action? So this attack could be, let's say, like a longsword slash, and that could combo into another longsword slash. But you could have some attacks that might not be able to have a combo afterwards. Not all enemy attacks will have combos. So can this particular attack combo? And now we're going to go to the attack state, and we're actually going to go to the attack 01 that we have created here on our enemy. And you're going to see a bool here. We're going to check that for can combo. It's right up here under the action animation name. And I'm just going to check the second one as well. So now we're going to go back to the enemy attack action again, and we're going to actually make a public enemy attack action, and this will be like the attack that we're going to use for the combo, and we're just going to call this combo action. So if you can combo with this attack, what will be the following attack that you combo into? That's what this will be. And attack 1, well obviously we're going to want to combo into attack 2, so let's just drag that in there. And just for now, I'm actually going to uncheck can combo on attack number 2 because I'm going to lay in the foundation of this video, and if I keep that checked, we might have an endless loop. So let's go to the attack state here now, and we're going to say if current attack dot can combo. We're going to open up some curly bracers and do some logic. Else, if the attack cannot combo, then we're going to just proceed as normally and return back to our combat stance state and give our enemy some cooldown time. So if we can combo, however, we're going to say current attack is equal to current attack dot combo action. And then we're going to return this and return right to the top of the script, and that will then proceed to attack again with the new combo action. Whoops, don't need that there. Now, we're going to have to do a couple more things to make this look a bit smoother, but this is the general foundation. On to a couple other problems. So on the pursue target state here, you see we have enemy manager.navmash.transform the local position and the local rotation. We're actually going to copy that and delete it, and we're going to bring that on the enemy manager. I heard some people had some problems with spinning models, and I can't replicate it, but I think I've narrowed down what might be the issue. So we're going to place this after the handle state machine on the fixed update for now, and this will just reset the nav mesh agent after the state's been processed. That should stop that weird movement that you guys are seeing. Okay, I just did some tests, and I think it's best if we put the handle state machine for now under update. This is because fixed update does not fire every frame, and we're actually getting slower rotation speeds because of that. We're using slurp and rotate. So under late update, I'm then going to put this resetting of the nav mesh agent. If I walk towards the enemy now, as you can see when I lock on, he hits me, and then he combos. And as he runs after, the running is a lot more smooth now. He hits me, and then he combos. And when he follows me around, there's no more of that weird wide turning happening. So that's a pretty basic template for our combat system. We're going to do a couple more things right now to make that a little bit smoother. At the top here of the attack state, we're going to add a bool for is comboing, okay? We want to get rid of that slight delay that we got. And right up under this right here, at the very top, near the top rather, we're going to say if enemy manager dot is performing action and is comboing equals false, you can return to your combat stance state. So if we've just attacked and we're not comboing, go back to the combat stance state and do your cooldown. Else, we're going to actually do some logic here, and very straightforward logic. We're just going to actually play the attack animation for the combo. And then we're going to say is comboing equals false. Now let's also initialize is comboing to false. We're actually going to say else if. And then we're going to say is comboing, then do this logic. If not, keep progressing down the line. Now when we go back into the game, you will see the player follows us and he combos immediately. That's great. Now that's cool. But what if you don't want him to combo all the time? What if you only want him to combo some of the time? Well, we're going to get to that, but do you guys remember these animation events I have on screen here right now? We have can rotate, stop rotation, we have open damage glider, drain stamina, but then we have all the way over here enable combo and disable combo. Well, we're actually going to utilize these animation events for our AI as well, because that will allow for a smoother transition of the attack animations. Now you can keep it the way I just made it right now. That is a simpler way to do it, but I'm going to utilize these animation events we've used for our player as well. So let's get started, let's do that. Alright guys, so let's jump in here to the player animator manager script. And let's go and copy the can rotate right down to the enable is pairing, all these animation events, because we're going to use these at some point in our AI's development. Because we're going to treat our player and AI very similar, want to handle them using the same systems, so it's more compatible and modular. Actually, we don't need the enable and disable is pairing because that's already there, so let's copy it right to there, and let's just paste that. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you see my recording is going like 30 shades lighter. I'm not sure what's happening there. Going to try to figure that out in the next video. Apologies for that. Alright, let's just paste that right below take critical damage animation event, and now we have all the animation events our character has. So we got to do a couple more things because we actually don't have a lot of these plugged in, quote unquote. If you actually go to the enemy model here and click the animator window, you will see that we do have a can do combo bool already there. That's because it is very similar to our character's animator controller. So let's go to the enemy manager script, and we have to actually make a bool right now. I'm just going to make a new header actually first as well. I'm going to check here in the character manager, make sure it's not there. Okay, we're good. So let's make a new header. I'm just going to call this, I'm going to call it combat flags. Alright, and the first bool we're going to make here is can do combo, which is what it's called in the animator window. Man, if you guys could hear me today, I can't freaking speak. This is like the third vocal take. Alright, so let's go down to the update, and we're going to say, just right below is interacting here, we're going to say can do combo is equal to enemy animator manager.anim.getBool can do combo. So basically, when the animation event changes that can do combo bool in the animator to true, we're then changing the one here to true. And now we can reference the one here on our enemy attack state. I just literally did this part and didn't hit record, so I just had to erase all of everything I just did. But we're going to do it again. We're going to do it live this time, so you guys are going to hear my keyboard, and apologies for that. So right here we have the if enemy manager dot is interacting, return this. What we're going to want to say is if enemy manager dot is interacting and enemy manager dot can do combo is equal to false, then we're going to return this, and we're going to actually put an else if here. So let's just go and do this. Else if can do enemy manager dot is interacting and enemy manager can do combo. And then we're going to proceed with our new logic. So let's copy that here and put that right there. And then down below here, we had this before. You see we just made this a little while ago. We're just going to actually copy right up to here and then erase that. And then erase this, and then we're going to paste that right in there like so. And then we are good to go. So you can actually just skedaddle this part right here too, don't need that anymore. And let's save it. Now, if I go into the game here, as I just showed before I forgot to record, let's run up to our enemy. Let's lock onto him. Let's get his attention. Come over here, buddy. And then he's going to attack, and then he's going to combo, and look at that. That's a nice fluid motion. It's going to go and blend right in with each other. So we're going to parry him this time so he doesn't combo us. And there we go. So now you guys have a nice fluid working combo system. Well, the foundation for it, I should say, because we're going to add upon this in the future videos. We're going to make it so you will combo only sometimes. We're going to make it so enemies can combo if they hit the player. For example, if they have a guaranteed hit, you can make it so they will combo every time or some of the time. We're going to add a bunch of little cool options to this to really make it more modular depending on what kind of enemies you're going for. More aggressive enemies will combo more. More lazy enemies, or I guess stupid enemies, won't combo as much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. It was really fun to make. We're going to continue our work on the AI system, and then we're going to get into blocking. So be excited for that. Leave a comment. It does help appease the YouTube algorithm gods. And if you guys are feeling super generous, check out my Patreon below. All the support is appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next one.